Welcome back to the channel, guys. Sam Scallick here, and today we are back with none other than the man, the myth, the legend, the Austin. This time coming to you with a deck profile that he was 1 point away from making the bubble for tops. Pretty respectable nonetheless. Let's get into it, sir. How has it changed, and how did it perform throughout the event?
It performed pretty good throughout the event. I changed some stuff in the side deck. Some of the new stuff is an extra.
Of course.
And then I ended up taking out the DDD engine because that engine is just way too breaky. Three Aruha. This is one of your starters. Effect in hand. Target a card on your field. Destroy it. Special summon itself.
Aruha, bro.
Yes, sir. One of the best Unchained twins. And then we play one of the other twins. One Sarama, one Rakea. Rakea is really good in the battle phase specifically because you can, if you get all three twins on the field, you can OTK your opponent in battle phase with a bomb, which is really good. This is a quick effect, pop a card on your field. And then they all trigger when they go to grave, a special one from the deck, the main deck. Sarama targets a Unchained trap in the graveyard, sets it, and then pops a card on your field. And then we'll go to the souls. This is standard. 3 Shavara. I call him Clifford. But this dude's insane. Him being a quick effect in your hand to pop any card on your field, special summon himself. Let you like trigger a bomb on your opponent's turn without them realizing what's going on. An abomination you'll see later is a non-target destroy.
That's pretty good.
Also, being a level 6 makes the DDD Wave King's either double warding, so it's really good. And then also when he goes to he goes to graveyard, he can also set an Unchained trap directly from the deck to the field. We play one of the blue dog, Blue's Clues. This dude's really good because while he's in the graveyard, he can target a card in your field, destroy it, special summon himself. And then while he's on the field, you can target a card you control and target a spell trap your opponent controls, destroy it. So he's spell trap removal. Abomination. Abomination is probably my favorite card in the main deck. 3K, he's a big dude. Non-target destruction is really good. This is against like Makanko. This dude like solos that deck because it's non-target destruction. I literally 2-0'd a Makanko player because of a bomb. And then if a bomb's in the graveyard and a card's destroyed, he'll special summon himself at end phase. And then he'll go back to the deck. And then the non-Unchained cards, we gotta play the 3 Tour Guide. If you're not playing Tour Guide, sell your deck because you're not playing Unchained, right? This is a 1-card combo. This plus Rhino is full Unchained combo, which is Rage, Wave King, and a trap. We play Rhino. Everybody should know what this card does. It foolishes a fiend from your deck to the grave. Okay. Its secret effect that nobody really pays attention to is while it's on the field, your fiends cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect, which can come up. It's never came up for me, but like it's a secret effect nobody's gonna know. 3 Ash in the main deck. Self-explanatory. It's the most generic hand trap I can play. And then we'll go to the spells. Unchained spells. I played the one Wailing. Some lists play this, some lists don't play this. I play Wailing because, in my opinion, the 3rd Unchained name to set with Sarama, the red dog, comes up a lot. So like if you open up 2 of them, you can pop the 3rd one for a 3rd summon. stuff like that. And then its other effect as well, it's face up on the field. If you link summon, once per turn you can target a card, destroy it. 3 Abominations Prison. This is your basically your Rhoda. Activate it, you can search any Unchained card from your deck to your hand. And then while this is set, you can destroy, or while this is set and it is destroyed, you can special summon an Unchained directly from the deck to the field. Non-Unchained spells, 3 Prosperity. This deck does have a little bit of consistency issues because it can break. It is playing a lot of big guys. If you don't see Tour Guide, you need to see an Unchained name, like monster, and a spell or trap to get your stuff going. So this just helps you get there. This helps grab side deck cards, stuff like that. But I was testing out something in this YCS and like siding out 2 of these going second, so I could kill my opponent and not worry about like halving the damage. And it came up a lot. It was actually really good. I took the DDD engine out and I put in 3 Book of Eclipse. I don't know if this was correct. It did save me, I think, like twice from dying, but they already drew like 4 or 5 cards off of it. So this might change, but it was okay. It's just generic. 3 of this broken card. Thrust is crazy. Especially in Unchained, this card's crazy because if your opponent ashes you or anything, you can set your Unchained spell or traps from the deck to the field and then pop them with your Unchained monsters and get their special summon effects. So this is technically like a pseudo engine card. I played 2 talents. I used to main 1, but Unchained is so good at breaking boards in-house that like these come up to like finish your opponent, basically like stealing their last monster that you can't pop, or drawing 2 cards to draw into hand traps or something like that. It's really good. And ripping from their hands is really good. I main decked Herald of the Abyss. This card's okay. It's really only here for Pirelli because Unchained has a really hard time outing the Big Noir. So that's what this is for. I did come up in a Vanquish Soul matchup, so that was okay. And then we go to the traps. I'll start with the Unchained first. Unchained Escape. This is a kind of a mini Icarus attack. Flip it, target Unchained you control, target a card your opponent controls, destroy both. It'll trigger your Unchained monsters effects to special summon from deck, or if they're extra deck, add from graveyard back to your hand, which is super good. It helps resources. Just a 1-for-1. Most of the time it's like a 2-for-1 because you're getting a monster back. And then we play double Abominable Chamber. Chamber is a special summon from hand or graveyard, non-targeting, which is insane. But you really use this. I use this effect when it's set to, if I pop it, special summon an Unchained monster from the deck. And so I pretty much start with this one most of the time. And then played 3 Imperm, most generic. Hits everything, at least. Yeah, just generic. I don't really know what else to say about this card. It was okay. It was okay. It was okay. I didn't really main any like crazy blowout cards because Unchained, I feel the main deck is really good at breaking boards going second, even if you lose the die roll. Because it just has so much in-house destruction. Yeah, I don't really think you need crazy like impactful hand traps in certain matchups. We'll go to extra deck. Played 2 Yama. This card is insane. This is why the deck is so crazy. When it's link summoned, it adds any Unchained monster from your deck to your hand. So if you can get this and the red dog to trigger at the same time, you can chain block this and set an Unchained trap directly from the deck to the field. And then usually you'll add the little red guy, pop that, and go full combo from there. Grave effect is insane. If a card is destroyed on your field, you can banish this card from the graveyard, special an Unchained monster from your graveyard, and then you have an optional effect of destroying a card. Also, a lot of people don't know this. I caught a lot of people off guard today that this doesn't have to be link summoned to get its add effect. It just has to be special summoned. So I can chamber effect, target this in the grave, special it, add an Unchained monster, which is really good. Play double Rage. Rage is crazy in this deck. With the new SP Little Knight, Rage becomes like 3 interruptions just by itself. Rage effect is during your opponent's main phase. Target a special summon monster they control. Use it as link material. That's pretty much what it does on field. And if this gets destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add any Unchained monster, or any fiend actually, from your graveyard to your hand. So if you're missing a starter, you just grab Torguide back. I played one Anguish. Anguish is okay. I've used Anguish I think like maybe three times this tournament. He's just really there for breaking boards. During your turn, you can affect link summon with one of your opponent's monsters. And then he also has the effect if he's destroyed to add a fiend from your grave to your hand. Abominable. I never summoned this card today, but if you're in like a top deck situation with your opponent and you land on this, they cannot come back from it because it's just gonna pop anything they summon or do like try to kill something in the battle. This pops. End phase pops. Anything killed by card effect pops. Yeah. And then SP Little Knight is insane in this deck. Like I said, it makes Rage 3 interruptions because you'll go Rage effect, link summon with their monster, that's one monster off the field, 1 interruption. Summon SP Little Knight, SP Little Knight effect on summon, banish a monster they control, or a card they control. And then when they activate a monster effect, you just banish this or banish another monster they control, so 3 interruptions off Rage. Really good. Muckracker. Muckracker's good. Discard, special summon a fiend. It's really for the next card, which I'll just show now. It's really to make Griffin. I never summoned this today. It's probably going to come out. It just, I don't know. It's really only good against branded, Chimera, whatever you want to call it. Branded Chimera, branded. But like other than that, it's pretty much, it's okay. Yeah. Because when you take Unicorn out of this deck, it was better with Unicorn because you could basically have it like this and then Rage over here. Rage effect, link summon with one of your opponent's monsters. Make Unicorn here, discard, and then draw because they're co-linked. And then Unicorn's other effect is if it's still in your field during your draw phase, you draw up to the number of co-linked nightmares. So you would draw 2 per turn. But Little Knight's just way crazier than Unicorn, because 1, Little Knight doesn't have to discard, and 2, it's 2 interruptions instead of 1. So these are this is probably going to come out. This is probably going to stay in. Xyz, we played double Wave King Caesar. This card's crazy. This card's basically a solemn warning on legs. When a spell or trap or monster effect activates that would special summon a monster, detach, negate, destroy it. Negate the activation, destroy it. So, and it's not once per turn. You usually have Sarama and the blue dog underneath this thing. So you basically have 2 warnings live. And then another DDD that I did. This wasn't in my last list. I ended up putting it in right before the YCS. This card was crazy today. Like against flu, this is really your only thing you can go into. It doesn't do anything by itself, but you basically normal summon tour guide, summon literally any level 3 fiend, make this thing, and then overlay for Machinex. Machinex is crazy because you overlay it on any DDD. And then it affects not once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect, detach 2, and basically it sucks it up, becomes a material for him. So you'll basically have two steals with this guy. And I played 1 Zeus. Another reason why this engine right here is so good is because of Zeus. This by itself can make a 4 material Zeus. Because you'll go like normal summon, for example, you go normal summon tour guide, summon Eddie level 3, go overlay for Machinex, that's 3 materials, battle phase, attack a monster, main 2, overlay for Zeus, and that's 4 material Zeus. With just a normal summon tour guide. Or any like 2 level 3 Unchained monsters. And then the last card in the extra is Superstar. This card is insane, especially with thrust and talents. You just being able to take, like for example, I took a Mirror Jade and just overlaid the Mirror Jade with this, and his whole board was shut off because they were all over 3,000. This bounces a card, skill drains you and your opponent. A lot of your monsters are under 3k, at least the ones you care about. This card's crazy. Just today I actually normal summoned a Droll and made this. And it won me that game because it shut off their Zeus.
Normal Droll, that's coming.
Side deck. Like I said earlier at the beginning, a lot of my side deck was pretty generic because we are in a brand new format. I didn't know what was going to be played. I knew what the top decks were, so some of my side is pretty much towards those. But most of it's generic. I played 3 Drolls.
Fuck your Drolls.
Pretty generic. That's rude. Pretty generic. Flu hate also, because this deck really struggles against flu.
Troll and flu.
This really hurts flu if it goes up, because they can have shifter and turn this card off. But like this deck has such a struggle against flu, but you have to respect it in some way. I did play 3 Crow. This is for pretty much the mirror match and tier. I played 1 tier and none of the mirror match. So Crow probably came in like once or twice. It was okay. When it came up, it was good. And then I played 3 Xyz Encore. This card never came up, but in theory, it was really good because this outs Noir, it outs Dweller. It gets their bodies back on the field, so you can use your Unchained Link monsters to Link summon with their monsters. I think it's okay. It's also, you can't respond to it, where your opponent can't respond to it, which is why I played it. But I never played Pearly, and never played anything that summoned Dweller. So it was okay. It was alright. Probably gonna stay in. I would like to take it out for Dropless just because that's more generic. But other than that, it was pretty good. And then I played this. I don't really see a lot of Unchained players playing this, and I think they should, because you just go full combo, set summon limit. They're not gonna be able to out your board at all. Like, you're literally gonna summon SP. That's your only summon on their turn. And then you can go, oh, Aruha effect, destroy the summon limit on my turn, so I can keep summoning. Or on their turn, when they like go end phase, you can go Shavara effect, target this, destroy it. So you're not locked. You're not locked behind this. Also, Blue Dog can destroy this from graveyard. So you have like 9 ways to out this on your turn. And then I play 3 thrust targets evenly, lightning storm, and a feather duster. Pretty generic. Rescue ace, rescue ace, rescue ace, flu, yeah, labyrinth, yeah. Anything that's back row, this pretty much shuts out.
Did you face a lot of back row decks today?
I did not. I think I cited these a lot. I don't think I cited harpies. I didn't play a lot of back row decks, but like I just wanted to have the coverage. Okay. But other than that, this list performs like way better than I thought it would.
Nice.
But yeah,
Well,
that's my list.
thanks for the sauce. Thanks for being on the channel again.
Yes, sir.
And good luck in the next locals and the next event.
Unchained best deck.
Unchained best deck.